From Parker Rink, it's Saturday night, hockey night on Agganis Way. Bernie Corbett, Mark Linehan, glad he could join us here on ESPN. Game 2 of a 2-game weekend series between the Terriers of Boston University and the Michigan State Spartans. Here comes Nielsen, the Swede. He dropped it right side. Lee gets it back. Lee shifting through, hit the iron up high.
He's calling it a goal.
No, they're going to call it a goal. Nielsen now is able to give it back to Basgall. Basgall to his partner, Ralph. And Ralph with a good tape-to-tape pass. Up over the line, a shift in front.
Wow.
A big over the line. Lidstrom looking to deal it back. Gary walks it down. Lidstrom with a shot scooped. And now a lead and a one-on-one. Stramel with Cole Hudson. He dances for a backhand. McCarthy, far point, got a man in his face. Boumediene, far circle. Shot there, deflected away. Up and out of the zone. Swoboda trying to use his speed. Has possession, takes it strong to the... Steered it around to Voss. Puck is loose, side of the cage, still loose in front of the goal. Played free, grabbed, Merrill from McCarthy and a goal! Gavin McCarthy from the near dot to the net, and the Terriers are within one.
Set, and we got ourselves a game here. Get the crowd, we've been talking about all night. Let's get this crowd back into it.
Terriers have to restart. Puck bouncing in front. Bednarik senses danger. Comes back and plays it right side, but now Matrone cuts the far circle, gives it up in front and a goal. Basgall with a shot. It's blocked in front. Loose change, collected, stopped.
Wow.
Bouncing puck. It looked like it off the Karam. Under a minute on Hudson's penalty for interference. And played away at the line. Now Bednarik with a jump. Bednarik with a move and a goal! Bednarik goes top shelf to beat Augustine, short-handed. Down deep, centered, back to the point. Hudson with a slapper that just came wide. Ritchie threw it to the front. Merrill, back to the point. Boumediene with a slapper and a goal! Redirect, I believe, and the Terriers have tied. I think it was Fondrick down low.
Too. Break, and we got ourselves a tie game of 4:55. We reviewing something here? No.
Pucks to the net. And puck to the back of the net. And now, here come the Spartans over the line. Pass in front. Russell's shot. Puck is loose in front. Big Mike is down. Puck is loose in a scramble. The Terriers still trying to cover. They're hurrying and scurrying. Hudson to the ice. The puck's underneath them. With 8 seconds left, there's no whistle.
That's all right.
And it's played up and out of the zone. And fired back in
Big
by
points.
Ralph. Stramel on the faceoff against Bednarik. And Basgall with a shot there, and Big Mike point blank stone. Man, Russell busting it over the line. He holds, he goes far side, picked off by McLaughlin.
Great job back checking.
Here comes Hudson. Hudson shifting up over the line, comes to the teeth of the defense. Cuts now, looking to shoot. Now sends it back. Bednarik further back. Shot was deflected. And now Yzerman is back. Boumediene. Yzerman accepts the pass, left side, gives it up. Boumediene swung off the heel of his stick.
Puck was bouncing. Nice idea.
Just bouncing on him. And now a jailbreak the other way. Lee in front, and Big Mike flashes the pad. Now right back the other way, McLaughlin. 2-on-1, he's got Yzerman. McLaughlin, Yzerman with a shot. Oh, was it over the line? They say no. And back come the Spartans. Lee up over the line, holds, gives it up, and a goal. Basgall.
Let's review that one.
Coach Ed Randolfo, 4-3 overtime loss to Michigan State. Some questions?
Just your takeaways from tonight's game.
I mean, good response from our team. Being down 3-1 in the third period and be able to come back and at least get it. Had some chances, both teams did. But yeah, I think it's no question a positive after last night. I mean, last night was pretty bad overall. Tonight, I thought our group responded, which is great to see. Michigan State's a really good team, so for us to be able to stick with it and find a way in the third period is a positive moving forward here.
What did you notice was different in the third period, just performance-wise, for your team?
I thought the second was pretty damn good too. Actually, we just couldn't find a way to score a goal, and you know it's tough when you give one up with a minute and whatever it was, 15 seconds left. At the end of the second period, where we controlled most of the second period. We just couldn't find a way to score. So that was disappointing. And then the third, we found a way to keep pushing.
Did you say anything in particular to the team before the third period?
No, not really. I just told them I thought the second period was good. Let's build off it. We need to score a goal to have a chance, and we had none at that point. So, they dug in. It was good to see. A lot of positives tonight.
Were you good with that no-go call? It didn't look like there was any white space for what we could see.
I think it just didn't quite get over. I honestly haven't looked at it fully, but they I'm sure had a pretty good view. So it's disappointing, but that's the way it goes.
Bednarik has a shorthanded goal. It also looked like you made a save in the final 4 minutes, and when you had him out there for a key face-off. Can you talk to us about his penalty killing and the other ways that you like to use him that he can contribute?
Yeah, I have a lot of trust in Camille. The way he plays the game, he's always very good positionally, very good defensively. Has a great stick. He's very smart, and he's got more offensive skill than maybe people realize. And I think you saw that on that goal. But he's just a really responsible 200-foot centerman. Guys like that you need to win, and I thought he was excellent tonight.
George. Coach, I know every season and every series is different, but last year there was a frustrating end to the BC series, just like tonight. I mean, can you, in the next 2 games, you rolled your next 2 opponents, can you take something, a similar approach to the next few games?
Yeah, we have to compete like we did tonight. I think that's the thing that we learned. Like last night, like third period, it was, I don't know, I'm not saying we quit, but we did not compete, and tonight we did. So we got to build off that. Like that's how we need to play if we want to have success, and it can't just be for one period. It has to be consistent, and that's the thing with younger teams, is that consistency that makes a difference. And some of the details of the game that we're working at, but we'll get there.
I know obviously still really early in the season, but this was a big test. Do you, and especially considering tonight's game, do you like where the team is right now? Do you feel like they're a little bit behind schedule, or maybe?
After tonight, after last night, if you ask me that, I'd probably have a different answer. But after tonight, I do like where we're at. I think Michigan State's one of the top teams in the country. Just the way direct game they play, they're really big and heavy. They got a great goaltender. So if we play like we did tonight, we're going to be fine. So I like where we're at with tonight, and without Sasha Bovair in the lineup too. That's another thing that we didn't have tonight. So for our guys to push like that, it was great to see.
How important is it to kind of win faceoffs in the offensive zone, or like in the first 40 minutes you guys weren't able to score a goal?
Offensive zone faceoffs are real important because you control the puck. So that's something we're working at. I don't know what the final faceoff numbers were tonight. I know last night I think we were over 50. Tonight I'm not really sure. I haven't looked at it at the end of the game. But yeah, it's real important. You control the puck when you win faceoffs in the middle zone.
You mentioned the difference in just the compete third period last night compared to tonight. How do you get the urgency on a Friday as opposed to just like after a loss on a Saturday?
How do we get the urgency on Saturday?
Oh, on Friday.
Well, I mean, you think they're going to have it, but last night I think we were just kind of overwhelmed. It seemed like first big game for a lot of the young guys. I'm not putting it on them. We didn't have our game last night. It's going to happen. But I like the response, and that's all I'm really looking forward to moving forward. That we know how we have to play to have success.
What did you make of special teams tonight and also this whole weekend?
I thought the penalty kill was really good. I thought the power play had some moments that it was good, but it was just the power play was not in sync this weekend. We needed to be better, no question.
Jay, you talked about Bednarik providing a little bit of a spark, but were there any other players that you saw second and third period that were giving your team some energy and some life?
I thought Brandon Svoboda was excellent tonight. He was all over the place. He was skating. He was attacking the net. He was winning puck battles. I thought he was really good right from the start tonight. So it's great. We put him back in the middle of the ice too. He doesn't complain about playing wing, but I think he probably prefers the middle, and he was really good there tonight. It was great to see Conrad Fondrick have a big goal there, get his first, so that'll give him some confidence. I thought he was really good. That line was good. Benny Merrill, another guy that big body, was physical, was winning pucks. You need that against that team. against Michigan State. They're big, they're D are heavy. You know, we won more battles down low. Like yesterday in the offensive zone, I don't, honestly, maybe I could count on one hand how many legit battles we won down low. Tonight it was a lot better.
Well, a lot of your freshmen have international experience. How do you think they handled this weekend? A lot of emotions, especially tonight with Jack Parker in the house. I mean, how do you think they handled this, especially tonight?
I think as a whole they handled it well. I still think we're making first-year mistakes. Some guys, I think a couple tonight, you know, that maybe, you know, hurt us a little bit at times. So yeah, it's just it's new. It's a hard league. College hockey's hard for guys coming in, especially as true freshmen. It's just a different animal, and they don't know what it's like till they get here. So, but I like where they're all at. Like they're going to get better. So that's the positive.
You mentioned Sasha Bobert didn't play tonight. Is this similar to why he didn't play?
Yeah. He just, you know, he battled through it last night. Woke up today, didn't feel great. You know, it's more important this early in the season to get him healthy, and that's what we're going to do.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.